Former West Indian team psychologist Dr. Rudy Webster says the revival of regional cricket must start at the top. Dr. Webster, who was a guest of GBN's Beyond the Headlines, said he agrees with the recommendations of the Select Committee on Cricket.
In other words, if you don't get the head right, the other thing is going to be very, very difficult. And this is what I want to compliment the government, the president, the prime ministers for doing. I think they've taken the right step. If we get this right, then we will have a chance. If we don't correct this, we have no chance.
However, cricket commentator Stevenson Worm, who was also on the GBN program, says there needs to be a restoration of passion for the Caribbean identity. Worm, a former national cricketer who has authored several books on the game, believes the work must begin now if the fortunes of the regional team is to change.
You've got to learn to know what it is to want this thing so badly that even if you don't have a coach per se, and if you don't have maybe somebody looking over you and breathing down your stomach, so to speak, you've got this individual passion that you want to succeed, you want to do well. I would love to see that happen, not just in West Indies cricket, but in the whole psyche of West Indian behavior.
William Joseph, another author and cricket enthusiast, says the attraction offered by other sports such as basketball and the response of regional government are partly responsible for the state of the game. Joseph, who spoke to us via telephone, argues the glamour of basketball among young people and the investment by regional government into hard courts in support of the trend move the cultural importance of cricket to the region. Joseph told GBN News it is crucial that the game be repositioned at the island level, since the development of players must be tracked from the community level if they are to be prepared for the highest level of the game.
It is very clear that as more and more youngsters moved into the basketball arena and the basketball psychology, the thinking, it affected what remained in terms of the numbers who are prepared to play cricket, the thinking of those who remain in cricket and so on. And, as I raised elsewhere, and then the money issue and so on. And then we've had all of these stuff that have happened to us because we dropped the ball in terms of understanding the importance of owning our own culture. And once we've done that, then there are consequences that will flow from that. And my argument is that cricket has suffered since that time and continues to suffer.
He suggests that the Caribbean wrote its eulogy to cricket as it is mimicked another sport. He questioned whether the people of the region led ourselves astray or whether regional governments had abandoned their role as custodians of the culture.
A lot of attention would now need to be paid to the thinking aspects and the science, because this is where the other nations have moved forward. You see, they have mastered the thinking and the psychology of the sport, and they're applying the science. And our governments must get on that page, along with the local bodies and clubs and so on, to begin to build a stock of cricket with that kind of pedigree, so that when we come to a regional team, you have a team that a board can position.
Gordon Joseph, GBN News.